Yeah, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Well, it looks like the hits just don't stop. We got some stuff to talk about, people. Oh yeah. Let me pull this up. Yes, sir. What up? We back in the game. Look at Fresh Ego, man. This beer game, we grizzly, you know. Grizzly for this. I told you it was gonna be a cold summer. Oh man. It just doesn't stop. The work don't stop. Smash the like button as you come in. Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn. Shout out to Hawaii, I see y'all. I'm about to eat this delicious acai. Look at this. Look at this acai. Shout out to Brooklyn, y'all. Look what they did. Oh shit, hold on. They doing your boy right with this. Look. This acai bowl. Oh my gosh, look at that. You see them berries? Yeah, look at this. Hold on, I'm trying to show y'all. Look at these berries. Berry Hearns up in there. Yeah, shout out to Brooklyn for this. That's why I don't want to see Wilder Joshua. Oh, don't worry about that. You're not going to see it next. Shout out to Brooklyn. The shenanigans, I feel you on that. Good morning, FN, what up? I'm doing real good. New media's doing good, channel's doing good. I don't care about Floyd and Winky. I'm here to talk about current boxing. Y'all can talk about Sugar Ray Leonard and Aaron Pryor or something. I'm not here to talk fantasy fight. This is acai bowl. See, that's what I'm saying. All these other people be talking about what we doing. We out here eating berry acai bowls, trying to get coverage, enjoying life. We're gonna talk about though, Eddie Hearn doing all types of interviews. No, I get it, but I mean, there's no conclusion to the fantasy fight. You get what I'm saying? Some people are gonna say whatever they want. There's no, I like shit that where there should be a closure and conclusion. Yeah, that's fucked up with Adonis. Still in the coma. I heard he's paralyzed or partially paralyzed. It's fucked up. This boxing thing is no joke. Yeah, smash the like button, people. I'm just trying to chow down on this acai bowl real quick, and we'll talk about it. You know, waiting for some people aren't getting the notifications and all types of shit. The more likes y'all hit, the faster we boost up. I'm almost done with this and it's go time. This is delicious. Lance, what's poppin'? You know, we just grinding. I got like 2 bites. And we'll jump right into it because I made y'all wait and watch me eat and shit. I gotta go to Charlo weigh-in. This game is a hustle. I apologize that I'm eating right now, but well, I'm not sorry I'm eating because this is fucking delicious. But you gotta get in where you fit in. I gotta do this because at the weigh-in, I don't know when I'll be able to eat and shit. We back. All right. Eddie, everybody just type if y'all want me to get started. Man, I had to eat that acai bowl hella quick. If y'all want me to get this shit started, I need everybody to just type Eddie Hurts. Just type Eddie Hurts in the comment section, and then we'll get it started with the content. Everybody, nah, I'm not starting shit until y'all just type Eddie Hurts. We gonna make this shit famous. I want as many S's. I got food in my beard. My beard is banging. Anyway, I want as many S's as humanly possible. Eddie Hurts. We gonna do it like a wolf. Eddie Hurts. Like, listen. Here, I gotta cut the beat real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, new media, we coming. 2019 is just gonna be a continuation. Eddie Hurts. Listen. I know some people don't want to, they want me to drop the subject and, you know, oh, why are you still talking about this? Skip the videos, you know? If it's not your cup of tea, skip it. Because we got to stand for something. And as long as Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearns and, you know, people keep doing these interviews, then I'm entitled and we're entitled to respond to what they're saying. You know, the moment they stop doing interviews saying this cockamamie stuff, then I'll slow up on the videos. But don't get mad. It goes both ways. Don't get mad that I'm doing videos reacting to what's being said if you're not going to get mad at the person who's doing the interview and saying the thing. That it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? How can you be mad? Because this is what we doing. Because I'm reacting to what I just heard. If I didn't just hear that, then I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't have done that, the video. I'm not just making this shit up. Anyway, Eddie Hearn, he got an interview with Fight Hub. And, and listen, I noticed it's like Joshua, Eddie Hearns, and Barry Hearn, they're all from the same playbook right now. You know, they're doing some shit where they know the reality, they know the pressures, and they know the perception of what's going on right now. So they're doing like some major damage control shit right now. Smash the like button. Major damage control. Because they keep getting, you have to look for little subtle clues. They keep getting asked very simple, direct, straightforward questions, and it's always a roundabout answer. That leads me to believe, you know, knowing a bit about psychology and you know, just how people move and act, that leads me to believe that you're not confident in just giving the answer, and for obvious reason, because you know there's a lot of pressure on Team Joshua and people are scrutinizing it. Like, for example, they asked Anthony Joshua on the DAZN thing, gut feeling, do you think you'll fight Wilder or Dillian Whyte Chisora 2 winner in April? And then Joshua was like, gut feeling, I knock Wilder out. What did that have to do with anything? They ask you who you think you're fighting, and he says, gut feeling, I'll knock Wilder out when I fight. You know, so that seemed like a little bit, that was off cue. Now Eddie Hearn is doing an interview. He's being asked very direct questions, and they ask him, what's the likelihood that, you know, something like, what's the likelihood that Chisora Dillian Whyte 2 winner gets AJ? And he was like, 0%. If Deontay Wilder doesn't take the fight. 0%? Really? You get what I'm saying? The damage control is so heavy. And then Stevie Wonder could see it. Ribbon in the sky for a do-do-do-do. Songs in the key of life. Stevie Wonder could see this. You know? Just listen.
Wilder's not said one thing.
Listen.
Instructions for Dillian Whyte are be more clinical in this fight. Don't just be crazy and don't just be there for a tear up.
How likely do you think it is the winner of this will fight Anthony Joshua next?
I mean, if Deontay Wilder decides to fight Anthony Joshua, 0%, because that's what.
See, if he says 0%. Come on, bro. He says, what's the likelihood that Dillian Whyte Chisora 2 winner faces Joshua? He takes a big long sigh. Well, if Deontay Wilder steps up, 0%. Once again, trying to blame Wilder. Clout chasing, great word. Instead of just, you know, just answer the question. Just what they're asking, what's the like? That's if you have to do all that, then why don't you just answer? He said he didn't say shit about Wilder. That's clout. You're right. That is clout chasing. The interviewer said nothing. He was asking you Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora 2 questions. Then he segued into what's the likelihood that Anthony Joshua fights the winner of Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte 2. And you go straight to the Wilder card. Oh, if he fights Wilder, 0%. If Wilder wants it, really, these attempts are looking desperate, bro. Like, it's just a straightforward question. Why'd you even bring up Wilder? He's asking you about Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora. But that's what I'm saying. That straightforward question becomes hard to answer when you know that you're in the proverbial hot seat and the public perception. So you have to, instead of just answering, you have to answer in a salesman way. You get what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to sell a Swiffer or whatnot and somebody asks you a serious question that could ruin the sale, then you're going to have to fight. They're like, oh, okay, so if this breaks, does it have any warranty? You know that the product doesn't have a warranty, right? So then you have to switch to salesman mode and think of how can I answer that question, which is a legit question. You know, you're trying to charge me $600 for this vacuum, you know, and if it breaks, is there a warranty? You know they don't have a warranty. So what you're going to say is, they don't really break, you know, something like that. Like, I've worked for this company for 5 years and I've never seen one break, but it doesn't have a warranty, you know, because you know you don't want to answer the question you're being asked. Listen.
Joshua, 0%, because that's what we.
How likely do you think it is the winner of this will fight Anthony Joshua next?
I mean, if Deontay Wilder decides to fight Anthony Joshua, 0%. Because
cloud chasing. He asked you about Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte, and you had the need to bring up Wilder. Clout chasing. And it's sad because it's like the roles are reversed. You know, it's like some real Freaky Friday shit. And man, you can even see on the likes and dislikes. Let me refresh it. 56 likes, 50 dislikes. You know, people aren't falling for it.
Be more clinical in this fight. Don't just be crazy and don't just be there.
People aren't falling for it no more.
How likely do you think it is the winner of this will fight Anthony Joshua next?
I mean, if Deontay Wilder decides to fight Anthony Joshua, 0%, because that's what we want, and we'll be taking that fight. But you know, that doesn't look overly likely that really? Wilder wants to fight. I don't. What?
He says, I don't think it looks overly likely that Wilder wants to fight.
Wilder's not said one thing since the Fury fight that tells us that he wants the fight. Maybe he's playing a little bit of a game. Maybe he's, you know, like I said, maybe he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He says, no, I don't want that. But it's not. You can't ignore it. It's the undisputed fight. It's the biggest fight in world boxing, bar none. So how can you not want it? You know, you can't spend the whole time previously on Instagram.
Let me stop right here. The thing, I'm trying to help. The thing that's making Team Joshua look bad. Hold on, y'all gotta wake the fuck up. It's Friday, and you ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. Listen, smash the like button, stand for something, and bang this new media. If you want me to break it down, what's making them look bad, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm gonna break this down. We're just gonna unpack this little by little. I'm telling you, if y'all wanna hear this gospel, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Listen. One of the things that is making them look horrible is if you listen to everything Eddie Hearn just said, you know, I'll run it back. Listen.
Maybe he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He says, no, I don't want that. But it's not. You can't ignore it. It's the undisputed fight. It's the biggest fight in world boxing.
Listen, he said you can't ignore it. You could try to act like you don't want it, but it's the biggest fight in world boxing. It's for undisputed, etc. This is how Team Joshua is messing up, in my opinion, because that statement that Eddie Hearn just made, the statement that he just made, guess what? That applied to this same very fight before Povetkin. It's the biggest fight in world boxing, check. It's for the last remaining belt, check. It's for undisputed, check. It's a legacy fight, check. So everything he's using to try to sell this perception that Wilder doesn't want it now applied before you fought Povetkin. So where was this level of urgency? Why weren't you saying this is the biggest fight in world boxing? And why does he not? I can't believe him. Because now the roles have reversed and you're being left in the cold. You know, Joshua just said it. He's like, aha, AJ's being left in the cold. They're saying it. They know. They realize that the momentum and the pendulum has shifted. And it's shifted away from them having the momentum. But everything he just said was applicable back in the summer when you were negotiating with Wilder. This didn't just, it's not like, it'd be one thing if Wilder fought Tyson Fury and Tyson Fury was the WBC champion or something and he beat him and then he all of a sudden in December just became a champion. But he was already a defending champion with like 7, 8 title defenses. So Wilder already had the belt. So you're trying so hard to blame this on Wilder and you're like, oh, it's the biggest fight in world boxing. How could he not want that? Because you know the fans are turning on you, the perception is changing, the momentum is shifting. And now you're acting like you're acting brand new, like this wasn't always an undisputed. Now you're acting like there's this precedence. Why wasn't any of this the fact in the summertime? True, plus after the Povetkin fight, when AJ was being interviewed in the ring, hold on. It says, he asked the crowd who they wanted to fight. They yelled Wilder, and AJ said, Wilder, provided I have no mandatories. See, Hamza's killing you. Do you see what I'm saying? And you know, it looks bad because the only thing that has changed really from the summer to now is Wilder has grown his brand. He's gotten more exposure, and he just had an epic fight with Tyson Fury where, despite what people say, people respect what happened from those two. You know what I'm saying? Even if they want to scream robbery, you know Wilder's power is real. You've seen the Undertaker shit and all that. It was a draw. He kept his belt. And that's what they're being pushed out and no longer being able to overly A-side people, and they know it.
Bar none. So how can you not want it? You know, you can't spend the whole time previously on Instagram goading Joshua, pretending that he's turned down these offers, and then when the opportunity...
How is he pretending that Joshua turned down the offer when they offered you $50 million and you refused to accept? How is that pretending? You see, Eddie Hearn's, Eddie Hearn's, they're not even attempting to be suave at this point with their word. It's like they don't even care. He just says, you can try to pretend that he's turning down the offer. You admit that they offered you $50 million, you got the email, and now you're saying that he didn't want. Hey, you guys said he didn't want to fight in the UK. I mean, the USA. He wanted to fight in the UK. Now you're talking about giving Kell Brook and Amir Khan the date, and then fighting Miller in the guy we don't want you to fight more than we want you to fight. If you're gonna fight any American, it should be Wilder, bar none. You talking about fighting Miller in America, where you didn't want to fight. I'm telling you, it's looking ugly.
And these offers, and previously on Instagram, goading Joshua, pretending that he's turned down these offers. And
how is that pretending? See, and this is what I'm saying. Nobody, they interview Eddie Hearn, but nobody has no follow-up questions. Oh, you could pretend, you be on Instagram pretending he's turning down the offer. How did he pretend that Joshua didn't say, I don't want to sell my soul for $50 million. I don't want to fight in the USA right now for $50 million. He just said that. He said, yo, you're on Instagram trying to pretend he's turning down these offers. So I'm fucking crazy. And Joshua said, you know what? $50 million, I'll take it. Sign me up. And then Wilder pulled out. I mean, it's looking bad. Listen to what's saying. You could pretend he's turning down. He did turn down $50 million. This is like public knowledge that you've even declared that you guys didn't want $50 million. You didn't want to give them the creative control of the show. You didn't want to fight in the USA, and you didn't want the offer. And now you're saying he's pretending.
Previously on Instagram, goading Joshua, pretending that he's turned down these offers, and then when the opportunity comes to strike and make the fight, not even showing you willingness to do it. So yeah.
See, now he's switching, and now Wilder's not showing the willingness to do it. He's not. But listen, Wilder, it's the Eddie Hearns and AJ is beyond me. They're trying so hard to make this sound really complex. This is something that perhaps an elementary school kid could understand. This is not advanced reading. This is not you have to have 4 years of college completed, right? The bottom line is Wilder was starving. Like here's a good, I'm the king of analogies. Let me try to just spitball this analogy. Wilder was starving. Let's say you're hungry. Say I'm Ego, I'm hungry. I am starving. I go to Eddie Hearns and Anthony Joshua, please sir, more soup, or do you have any soup? I'm starving. I'm starving Ego, right? And they're like, no, get the fuck away from me, you bum. And then they turn me away. Now I'm forced to go back in the streets and go, look for scavenge, be a scavenger or whatever, and look for something. I come across, another bum in Tyson Fury, and then we find a restaurant. We're both looking for food. We're both hungry, both looking for food. And then we stumble upon a restaurant, and it's closed of business. And the restaurant was like, you know what? We got all this. We had a big party we catered for, and we have all this leftover food. We were going to toss it. But instead of tossing it, since you guys knocked on the back door begging for food and you were starving, this is yours. Take it so we don't have to waste it. It's the holidays. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. So me and Tyson Fury, the bums, we connected. I met him on the street. He was looking for the same thing. I was looking for the same thing. We were both starving. We finally found a restaurant, Showtime, pay-per-view, where we were able to get food and we were able to eat together. And as a result, if Eddie Hearn and AJ all of a sudden want to offer me something, I already ate. It's that simple. I am the king of analogies. That's a good analogy, I feel. I already ate. Now you're trying to offer me Ritz crackers. Now you want to offer me chicken. I just ate. I'm good. Even, okay, let's say Eddie Hearn is now trying to offer me a piece of steak. That's cool. Piece of steak, filet mignon, but I just ate something. My tummy is cool. This satisfied me, and, I'm good. I don't have to eat steak. I just was finna pass out if I ate nothing. That's the analogy that I'm giving for this situation. Wilder was starving. He was looking for his moment. He was looking for a taste of that Floyd Mayweather, that Manny Pacquiao, that AJ, I'm on pay-per-view. I have a big fight. People will now see me and respect me in hundred thousands of homes, And he just got that with another person outside of you. Now, all of a sudden that you seen he ate, you seen that the restaurant was so cordial and gave him all this food. Now you want to offer him snacks. Now you want to do it. That's not how it works, man. Ortiz is not top 3. Whatever. Nobody cares what you talking about. I barely even know who the fuck you are. That's what's happened here. Make sure y'all smash the like button. They're trying to overcomplicate this. Oh, how could he not want to eat? We're offering him filet mignon. It's because he already ate. He already found a way to eat without you. So we don't care. You could be offering rotisserie chicken. They got some nachos. They cool. They got a couple tacos, nachos. It's cool. They don't need your shrimp or whatever you're offering. It's that simple. They ate without you. And now they're giving you a taste of your own medicine, and y'all can't stand it because they're hitting you off with the same energy you hit them off with, Here's another, oh my. See, when you do this, you just get sharper. I'm the king of analogies. I got another analogy for y'all. If y'all want this analogy, right? If y'all want an analogy, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I promise you, 2019, we ain't losing. This is a continuation, the conglomerate called Death Row East. If y'all want this analogy, I got another sharp, I'm sharp as shit right now. I got another analogy for y'all to put all this stuff in perspective. We're going to make this crystal clear. If y'all want to hear it, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? It's really not hard to understand, and I will prove it. If y'all want to hear this analogy, can I get a hell yeah? Let's say I know this girl, fine as shit. Everybody, they want to hook up with this girl. She's pretty, green eyes, banging body, smells good, voluptuous, nice lips. Everybody wants this girl. There's something about Mary, but thicker, right? I'm a, respectable guy. I'm working an earnest job, making cool money. I approach this girl, let's say Sandy. I'm just going to make up a name. I approach this girl, Sandy, with my best game. Like, yo, my name is Ego. I like to take you on a date, blah, blah, blah. I got this nice, cool job. I'm also pushing this YouTube. I'm trying to do some different things, trying to grow my small business, blah, blah, blah. Sandy was like, oh, what do you do for a living? Like, oh, I just work at Best Buy, but I got this YouTube thing that I'm trying to build. I don't really have that many subscribers, right? And she was like more, some of those girls that are like kind of gold digging-ish. And she was like, oh no, because she doesn't think I'm of the stature. Okay, fine, cool. I'm not going to Bill Cosby the bitch or something. Like, bitch, come here. Doll, right? So I go about my way. A year and a half later, I blow on YouTube. I'm able to travel, move around a bit, buy the things I want before Christmas. And then that girl sees me. She look a little bit older. She had a kid, you know, body don't look as tight. And then now she comes and she's like, oh, hey, what's up with that date? Remember you wanted to take me on a date? No, bitch. It's too late. When I didn't have shit, you wanted no parts of me. So now that I'm moving and grooving. That's just the reality of it. If I told you, if you weren't part of my progression and you weren't there with me in the beginning, you won't be there for the successful parts either. You know, and that's the same type of analogy. Now the girl she wants to fuck with me when she sees that the YouTube thing is working for me and I'm able to travel and, you know, I can push to different cities and, you know, enjoy life and work when I want and stuff. And now I'm not working for somebody else. Now she wants it. Nah, it don't work like that, you know? If a girl, that's like a girl fronting on Michael B. Jordan and then his career blows up. He does Creed and then now all of a sudden he Killmonger and Creed and shit. Now you want to fuck with him. No, it doesn't work like that, you know? It simply doesn't work like that. And that's, I think, a realistic analogy for what's going on. And they're making it sound like they can't fathom. Why would he not want undisputed? It's not that he doesn't want undisputed. He just found his own lane without you. And you gave him a runaround, so he's like, fuck you. You know, it's that simple. You know, so just like you made him wait for you to handle Povetkin and do whatever you want, now he's making you wait. It's really easy to see. And the difference being is he's making you wait while he handles unfinished business. So it's not like he's just, you know, I'm purposely taking my time and starving Joshua out. It just worked out like that because they had a draw. They had a controversial draw. So it just worked out like that. Meanwhile, the Povetkin fight, there was no reason to make Wilder wait. He should have got the fight straight away. Now all of a sudden you want to offer him percentages, incentivize, whatever the fuck Joshua was talking about on DAZN, incentivize percentages and all this stuff. Hey, shooters, y'all, listen, y'all got to chill with the deleting the people's comments and stuff. The sensitivity is getting crazy. You know, people are making jokes and getting clapped and, you know, stuff like that. Really analyze the comments you guys are deleting, or I'm going to have to take everyone's badges and we'll start from scratch. Because I keep seeing people's, you know, he was just responding to my analogy for sure. You know, and I'm seeing people get clapped for no reason, really. I told you guys, I thought Wilder Fury was a draw. Wilder needed that second knockdown, and he got it, you know. No, it's all cool, but I'm just saying in general, I've just been, it's not just you. I've seen shooters and people are getting clapped for, like, it's not like a clapathon. Like, that's not the goal of this whole thing, just to clap people. And I'm seeing, like, people get clapped, they, like, make a joke and, you know, just basically people are being disruptive to everybody. But anyway, they found their own lane. That's what's going on here. And it's like they're seething right now. Eddie Hearns and Anthony Joshua, because for once, they don't have as much pull as they did. Like the UK fucking with the Gypsy, loving what he did. People are getting behind Wilder. This is like literally the word, the way, in my honest opinion, my honest opinion, Eddie Hearns has conducted himself in a certain fashion, and he's actually, it's blown up in his face how he's acted. You know, you told the world, everybody that would listen, that basically in America nobody knows Wilder, he ain't shit. You know, oh, this is embarrassing. I can't believe it. How can Wilder, I'm asking random people in New York and they don't even know who he is. That's your heavyweight champ, really? But we already talked about that. Landscape's different. NBA, MLB, you know, NFL, UFC. We got a lot of shit going on in America. A president that's catching a Tekashi Fed case. You know, we got a lot of shit going on. And it's clear as day that motherfuckers who ain't from here don't know the infrastructure here, you know, some of them, you know, or at least the people like Eddie Hearns, because you're talking about stuff you don't even really know. Like, it's not uncommon. Keanu Reeves can walk. I've seen pictures